Good evening. Settle in and let your shoulders relax. Tonight, we begin at the very start of Greek myth, when there was no sky to gaze at and no earth to stand on. There was only chaos, not noise, not panic, but a wide open nothing where every possibility waited its turn. Imagine a dim, quiet room and a single held breath. That is where our story begins. From this quiet, something steady arrives. Gaia, the earth. Soft ground gathers underfoot, sturdy and patient, promising rest. Gaia does not rush. She spreads like a quilt, making room for hills and valleys, for seeds not yet planted, for paths not yet walked. She is the first comfort in the early world. Soon another presence takes shape. Ouranos, the sky. He arches above, the blue that will become day and the dark that will become night, dotted with gentle lamps. He stretches over Gaia like a roof over a home. Between earth and sky, there is a calm meeting. Two partners who know they make each other better, setting the stage for all to come. In time, their first children are born. The Titans, great forces shaped like people, each with a wide purpose. Oceanus encircles the land. Themis whispers of order and right measure. Hyperion carries light. Mnemosyne, memory, keeps names so nothing is lost. Others stand beside them, steady beams in the first house of the world. The household grows, full and busy. Yet, even good houses can feel crowded and low roofs can press down. Ouranos begins to fear change. He keeps the newest children hidden, holding tight to what he knows. Like a traveler gripping a map long after the road is clear. Gaia, who loves growth and space, feels the weight of that fear and longs for room, for mornings and harvests. Gaia gathers her Titan children and speaks softly. A true home needs light and doors that open. Love can be strong without becoming a chain. Most Titans look down, loyal yet unsure. One son meets her eyes, the youngest, Kronos. Thoughtful and cautious, he understands what it means when a season does not turn. He offers to help his mother lift the heavy lid so new life can breathe. What follows is sometimes told with sharp edges, but we will keep it gentle. Think of a tight bud loosening so a leaf can unfold, a locked window opening to let air in. With Gaia's guidance, Kronos loosens the old hold. The sky lifts higher, the earth inhales, light moves. In the new openness, time begins to feel like time. Days and nights notice one another. The world learns to turn. Kronos becomes leader among the Titans, keeper of a golden age. Life is easy. The earth offers fruit without hard labor. It feels like a long, late summer afternoon. Warm but not hot. Shade cool and kind. People are not yet here, but the idea of people is a seed in the soil. Rivers practice their roots. Trees try their leaves. Winds learn to round a corner without knocking anything over. Even gentle rulers can grow uneasy. Kronos remembers how change reshaped the old order and fears it might return. He hears a whisper. A child of his will one day bring a fairer balance. Fear, even in great hearts, makes rooms smaller. He imagines doors closing and stories ending, and he tries to stop what has not yet begun. Rhea enters now, sister and wife to Kronos, carrying the tenderness of a world in early bloom. When she bears a child, she wants them to know the scent of pine and the hush of evening, to hear first birds, to feel the comfort of a small fire, to learn how to wait and how to begin. But fear does what fear does, and hope grows dim. Grief sharpens Rhea's kind wisdom. Expecting another child, she makes a quiet plan. She travels to a sheltered grove, smelling of clean stone and moss, where water murmurs like a secret. There she gives birth to a son. The air is cool. The night is safe. She names the child Zeus. With Gaia's help, Rhea hides Zeus in gentle care so he can grow into his own time. The place is still and steady, where a child can listen to leaves and learn patience. To mislead fear, Rhea presents Kronos with a wrapped stone in place of the baby. Fear, hurrying, accepts what it expects to see and looks no closer. Time moves forward, quietly but surely. Zeus grows. He watches dawn light soften edges. He listens to rain and learns the strength of a steady rhythm. He practices speech until words land softly like birds on a fence. He understands. Strength without gentleness breaks what it would guard. Gentleness without strength cannot hold a door against a storm. He learns to be both. As a young man, Zeus finds friends, teachers, and allies from earth, from sky, and from deep places where old rock keeps older songs. They offer wisdom and gifts that are really reminders of what is already within him: fairness, patience, and the courage to begin a new conversation when the old one has grown unkind. He waits for his moment, not from fear, but from respect for the shape of things. Meanwhile, the world longs for better balance. Rivers want to wander without sudden stops. Seasons want their turn at the window. The living forces of the world, whispering for a long time, sense the right hour near. Even Kronos grows tired of guarding against change. He looks to the horizon and knows the horizon moves whether or not we watch it. The moment arrives. Zeus steps into his own light, not with shouting, but as morning follows a faithful night. Certain and kind, he gathers those who will stand with him and speaks clearly. The world does not need a chain, it needs a rhythm. Not a hammer of fear, but a steady drum that keeps time for all. Many join him. Some titans nod and rest. Others, still afraid, resist. The old poems call what follows a great struggle, but we will not lean into the clash. Imagine a long season of sorting, careful hands sifting mixed seeds, placing each where it will grow. Clouds learn where to gather and where to thin, mountains where to rise and where to soften into hills. The sea meets the shore with a promise to hold and release. With sisters, brothers, and friends, Zeus helps the world find its measure. It takes time. Good things do. When the sorting ends, the air is clearer. The sun keeps a faithful path. The moon learns her gentle calendar. Stars take their places like neighbors lighting porch lamps along a quiet street. The titans who belong to older roles step back with dignity, and the new gods, the Olympians, take up daily care. Zeus chooses not to stand alone. Hera tends home and promise. Poseidon carries the sea's depth. Demeter holds the harvest. Athena will offer the olive, a small gift that lasts longer than a loud one. Apollo and Artemis keep light in balance. Hephaestus shapes and mends. Aphrodite reminds hearts to notice beauty gently. Hermes guides travelers. Hestia keeps the hearth, so every place can feel a little like home. In time, Dionysus will teach joy with a steady hand. Tonight's tale is not yet about people. It is about building the stage, hanging the lamps, and fitting doors that open without creaking. It is about fear loosening and a new rhythm finding its sound. About a mother's wisdom making space for a child who grows into strength and kindness together. Look up on a clear evening and you can feel this beginning. Sky content with his height, earth steady underfoot, Titans moving thoughtfully to their places, Zeus present as the hush that lets a story be heard. The lesson is simple. Fear freezes. Love makes room. A roof high enough for tall children, low enough to keep out rain. Seasons turn, so each can begin. The first wisdom is to share. The first courage is to step aside, where stepping aside gives life room. Our journey will continue with Prometheus, with Demeter and Persephone, with long roads home told without harshness. For now, breathe slowly. The lamps are lit. The table is set. The house of the world is ready for stories. Good night.